L.A.Noir. This game was first time introduced to PlayStation 3. It's created by Rockstar Games and, of course, Team Bondi. I have both versions. Sorry for that. I'm a little bit rusty when it comes to the English language. I always tell this in the beginning of my videos. Well, this is not a video, of course. This is just a game video. Of course, it's out there already on PlayStation 4. And not only this was first introduced on PC. This is the VR version of the game. So I'm happy to say they finally released it on PlayStation in Europe. PlayStation 4 in Europe as a VR game. So let's just start, shall we, and begin. Of course, we play Detective Cole Phelps. So let's check it. And I guess we are getting to his office. Let's start a new chapter. We're just looking and press the... I have movable controllers, and I can just decide if I want to. Of course, nothing seems that I can do. Calibrate your camera. Ah, shit. No. So release and drop an item, okay. I'm going to check kind of. I don't have much long arms. Okay. Stand back. Let's try this out, shall we? Cannot write. Nothing. To pick up the revolver, okay. To interact. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to move around in the office, of course. Let's see if we can play some music. What the fuck was that? I think I knocked something over. Let's see if we can play the piano. Play the... Jazz Volume 2. Stood old devil. That's a good classic. Los Angeles Mirror. Russian proposal for China action. Moscow. Nuclear killers. Senate passes. I can't even read this. Nation most yelled. I guess this is people who was working in the game. Let's just check the... Hello, my name is Detective Phelps. I can do a little flip, a little dance. Blum 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 blum. Hi there. Hi there. Good day. Look a little bit... It looks very stupid. The hands look stupid. Look like his arms are all twisted. Let's just check this first case, shall we? Okay, so we are back. And there are newspaper here. I'm saying this. This is the same. It's the same newspaper. Can we go over here to check this? Wanted. I guess this is a person who also was working with the game, of course. Of course, we have to go this. Well, let's check the news. this new case. Beginning. A little advice: when you start the game, you can actually be very, very sick, especially when you drive a car. Have very difficulty driving a car, and sometimes you just have to skip the scene because you can warp to another destination, of course, a crime scene or whatever. First you work as a police officer, and then you work as a detective, and then you work.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole.
L.A.Noir has 3 different movements. Depending on your VR experience, some forms of navigation may cause discomfort. You can navigate to any position using your reticule. Okay. The next mode is highlight movement. Hold on right. Okay. The final mode is smooth movement. Okay, try it.
Don't make me chase you!
Looks a little bit stupid when you do this, because you actually don't run, you just point, and then you are at the location. And now we're gonna fight.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
You can also slap. Hello, my darling. I love your bald fat head. You're such a beautiful fella, you know that? Look at that green. Oh, look at that mustache. Oh, you're just a gorgeous fella, aren't you? Oh, blah, 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 blah. Just making a stupid joke. Don't make a joke. You shouldn't make a joke, because this person that actually exists, I guess. They have used live, real... I'm getting bold myself, I guess. Duck and cover. What the heck? Ah, come on.
Come on then, pretty boy.
There you go.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
And now we're moving to the next. So now we're pretty much... Sorry for that. I'm getting a little bit motion sickness sometimes when I play VR games. So If you prefer navigating with your left hand, you can change the setting in pause. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. When using arm swinging mode, fuck, I couldn't even read that because I should probably have to speak Norwegian, norsk. Jeg burde kanskje ha snakket litt norsk I denne videoen. Armed and dangerous. This was pretty much difficult in the beginning, but of course I'm not saying this is difficult. It's not difficult now because this is very difficult. We kind of have to move into the car.
It's only a couple blocks from here.
So now you're pretty much sitting here in the car, and I'm actually sitting in the couch, so I try to reach down. Okay, so use the grip. Okay, press the left to brake, hold to reverse, press the steering wheel. To radio.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Ah, sorry. I forgot to start the engine. Ah, fuck. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. I'm making it. Oh, this is. Oh, shit. Ah. Driving over Miss Stacy. Thought they ever put me behind like wheel. Not a VR view. Is this your first time driving? Oh shit, I'm getting sick. Ah, don't drive other people. Oh shit. Ah shit, shit. I'm going to skip it. Skip this. Jump to the scene. Could easily warp, so you don't have to drive it. Oh, this is so sick. Got my little.
Make it quick, you guys.
You see Cole Phelps? Quarter already. Like
Weapons on the ground! Find some cover!
Seem to run too fast.
Weapons down and your hands in the air.
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there.
Stay down.
Looks stupid. This is very stupid. Almost lost my earpiece.
Stay in cover. Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Get down. Picking Arnold Schwarzenegger. I missed. Where did we get the bullets from? Ow. Don't know if it teaches me how to use.
Put the weapon down now.
Oh, fuck. We got the game. Okay.
We got them all?
Okay,
I
we
think
got
we
him.
got them, Cole. Should be all clear. Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there.
You did well in there.
Glad you had my back. Man couldn't
Look at
ask
the
for a better
hands.
partner.
It looks like it's like, oh. Put it on my top hat. Look like a crippled rat. Dancing all the day. Oh, fuck. I can't even sing. Some folks ride like the wind, with the whispering pines to guide 'em. All the burning light inside 'em keeps them warm. Sorry, guys. I'm just singing Jim Carrey. Dead hand. Cold dead hand.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective in ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger. 14 Adam en route.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You my backup?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
We've got to be thorough, Cole. Check into every corner. This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out.
I'm running. Of course, it seems like I do too much running. Seems like I'm floating.
It's not my job to pick the
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself. The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up. Building looks vacant. I don't want to wait around all night for the super to let us in. Is there a way up from the outside? What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are? How you doing, Cole? Found it yet?
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893. Two rounds fired, and instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy. We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an
So
owner.
let's
That's
see
a
if
long
we can
shot,
do
Cole.
something more here.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Okay, so we're about to get to the gun store. Set destination. So now I have to turn the key. Ah, shit.
God damn it, Cole!
I know. And it's not easy driving the game. I'm using too much speed. I'm a drunk driver. Ah, fuck.
You want me to keep tabs on the path of destruction you're creating? It might come in handy at your trial.
Ah, fuck. It's not easy drive a VR game. I feel like a driving Miss Stacy here. Let's drive over Miss Stacy. Now on Channel 5, driving over Miss Stacy. Ah, fuck.
Where'd you learn how to drive?
I learned it. I did. Oh. Should probably sound the alarm. Ah! I'm crashing and bumping into everything here. Okay, let's try this.
Straight! Keep it straight! What's so goddamn hard about that?
Ah, fuck! I think I warped to the location. Okay, let's warp to the location. That's much easier. Gun store, 10:37 p.m. Grab the handle.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203
You sound
South
fine,
Glass
feeling
Street.
like a smoker.
Thanks, you've been a big help.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, but
Always happy to help out the LAPD.
LAPD. Of course you couldn't pick... Let's go to this. Couldn't do this and the game, of course, pick up things. Let's see if we can pick up... Yeah, we can pick up this that we couldn't do.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
Steel bore. Wetproof. Loaded paper shells. Okay. It's a magazine. Crime stores. Can I open it? No. Can't open it. Can I take the money from the cash register? No. That would be a good cop.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Ah, shit. Oh, now I'm fucked up. I'm pretty dizzy here. I think I need to stop this. Ah, shit. Oh, the driving here. Oh. I think I'm gonna drive over people here. Ah, shit. What the hell am I doing? Oh. I'm gonna... Oh, this sucks. Fuck. Sucks. The driving sucks. I'm suck. I suck huge. I'm such an asshole.
Come on, just one. Not a chance. We ain't seen each other.
We're floating.
J.W. Robinson are having sale. Don't you know?
Just joking. Okay.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
What are you doing, Cole? Not Cole. I'm not. We are playing Cole. Oh shit. A stupid cop. Let's see if we can knock over here. Oh. Let's check.
Wake up, Cole.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Now we're having a fight.
You ready, tough guy? Huh? Quit prancing around and hit me.
Okay. Fall like a ragdoll. I think they both
Ralph,
fell down.
You all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around. List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Call it in, okay. Leave the book where you found it. Odd man out. It's pretty late here, so I'm gonna call it a night. RKO Hill Street. When using arm swing mode, keep your hands low. You can pause the game by tapping on your watch. Reach for it and press T. So if I watch my watch...
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solved that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
And this is where we are beginning.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Will this make it into the paper?
He's only a writer. He can't really help.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
What the fuck?
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Mm-hmm.
What are we waiting for?
I'm actually standing over the crime scene here. Grip the victim's label. Ah, this is so kind of difficult. Should not really be difficult, but I'm sitting in my couch, as I already told you. I'll just move around a little bit.
Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell's going on?
Okay, there we go.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia. Shell casings. These look like 32s. FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here. This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. If you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. Don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that. Make sure she's straight up.
Okay, let's try it. It's almost the same like the game.
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
You think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
And you don't know who shot Gage or why?
No, officer.
A man is dead, Miss Galetta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I ought to take you downtown.
Get out! Get out right now! Send in one of the other policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you.
We have the murder weapon?
But no murderer. The girl saw it all, but she clammed up on me. We could trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Will this make it into the paper?
Just gonna pull it up to get to the location. So it's it's a nice game, but sometimes you get sick. The VR game makes you a little bit sick. I'm gonna call it a night soon. I already told you that. I'll have to go.
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure.
It's the same
What's the
game.
make and model?
FN Browning, model
crime
1922.
magazines.
The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner.
Yeah. Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looked like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Hartfield jewelry. Okay. Just gonna skip the driving part because it makes them sick. Okay, now we're going somewhere. Hartsfield Jewelry Store, 2:36 p.m. Actually, nice to hear the sound of clocks.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back.
That's actually
He said he'd lie down.
so we
I'll
have
buzz
to
him
chase
for
him down.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
What the fuck? Fire beware. I was too slow.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Doesn't it?
Oh!
This is in the original game, you have to hunt and down through the streets. So,
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
I'm gonna. I already told you that. Who am I talking to?
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. It takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter.
Looks a little bit creepy.
How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming.
Creepy.
May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You blew a man out of his socks over an empty grudge, you son of a bitch. Do you think I have sympathy for you?
That's the way. Keep needling me. Try the rough stuff, and my lawyer will be making an official complaint. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done.
Fuck.
Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Fuck.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Okay, let's try this again.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Come on, Mr. Kalu. Make this easier on yourself. Get it off your conscience.
You think I'm stupid? You think I'll just do whatever you want because you're a nice guy? I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done.
Okay.
Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole
I failed
Phelps.
again.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
This is getting absurd.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood.
Crazy.
You're going to have to pay for that.
Can't write. How the fuck do I... Oh, I can cross my hands.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
What the heck? What happened?
Do you think this lipstick's too light for my complexion?
Must be a good cup or bad cup. Slam his head through the mic. I'm gonna be a nice cup. Let's talk business, shall we? Oh, I hate this. What am I supposed to do? I know I'm supposed to find the clues, but...
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You blew a man out of his socks over an empty grudge, you son of a bitch. Do you think I have sympathy for you?
That's the way. Keep needling me. Try the rough stuff, and my lawyer will be making an official complaint.
How many times must I do this?
I've just got to keep my mouth shut and
Thank
watch
you
you
very
run around
much.
in
Again,
circles.
I have to
We're
go
done.
after...
Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Yes, I'm making a smoke out of myself. This is the fourth time.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
This
Get
is
back in there and raise some lunch,
this is
boy.
going to be like
I need
comedy.
a confession.
This is really turning bad.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
How about bad cup?
You blew a man out of his socks over an empty grudge, you son of a
No.
bitch. Do you think I have sympathy for you?
No.
That's the way. Keep needling me. Try the rough stuff, and my lawyer will be making an official
I will
complaint.
try the good cup.
I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're
Okay.
done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lunch, boy.
This is
I need a confession.
Yes, yes, yes.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to
This
see
is
my
like
lawyer.
Twilight Zone.
A lawyer can't help
I
you,
know,
Mr.
Jake.
Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Come on, Mr. Kalu. Make this easier on yourself. Get it off your conscience.
You think I'm stupid? You think I'll just do whatever you want because you're a nice guy? I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done.
Oh.
Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Oh no, I'm living in Twilight Zone.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Oh, I'm living in hell.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Come on.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about.
Accuse him.
I'm sure my
Cannot
lawyer
be
can
a
clear
good-
all this up.
Cannot be a good cop. I should be a bad cop.
You blew a man out of his socks over an empty grudge, you son of a
No.
bitch. Do you think I have sympathy for you?
That's the way. Keep needling me. Try the rough stuff, and my lawyer will be making an official complaint. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles.
Oh, how?
We're done.
What the?
Unless you want to
This
keep
is
making a
mean.
schmuck of yourself.
Hello.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Oh, this is a
Get back in there
nightmare.
and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Ah. I think I need to take a break soon.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that Stuck Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
I'll take a cigarette. No.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Okay, so we're pretty much done. Oh, thank God. I'm pretty much exhausted now. So I'm going to take a break. Thank you for watching. And I did some stupid errors here. Errors. Sorry. Goodbye. Thank you for watching.